Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew 2. Looks like we have a new live summit called the USST Highlights. So, I'm not really sure what this one is themed off of. It has a picture of the East Coast and like the West Coast like badge things together. I don't even know what USST stands for, so maybe that's some kind of event they have in this game or something. And they're calling it the USST Highlights, so who knows what the live summit will be like. I'm guessing this one will be more street focused, but you never know. It seems like mostly these live summits seem to be more off-road focused lately. Anyways, looks like there's actually a new car in this game, the Mclaren 720S Spider, which isn't exactly a new car. The Mclaren 720S Spider has probably been around since like 2017, 2018-ish. But I guess it's brand new in this game. Let's see how much it costs. And I wonder if they're going to make it a hypercar or if they're going to let it, be for street racing, which would be more interesting. Because apparently the current fastest car for street racing is the Lamborghini Gallardo, which I do not own yet. We're currently saving up for Bugatti for hypercar racing. But yeah, even most of the supercars in this game are for hypercar racing because they're just too fast for the street, I guess. Yeah, so they're considering this a hypercar as well. This isn't a hypercar. Geez, they really jacked the price on this too. So I hope this is pretty fast in this game. I mean, it's only 240 out of 320. They made this 1.3 million. Usually the prices in this game are a little more accurate, at least for most of the cars. In real life, this car is like 300k in the US. This would be a supercar, not a hypercar. I can't believe they made it so expensive. They made it more expensive than the old Bugatti. There's only a few cars here that top it. The best of the best. Koenigsegg Jesko. I'll have to get my hands on this car one day too. Anyways. So yeah, that's what we're looking at tonight. We've got the live summit going. Let's go back to that screen I was on. And yeah, I guess the 720S Spider is new in this game. I don't know if the regular 720S is already in this game or not. But if it is, it's probably just for hypercar racing as well. And not street racing. So what was I looking at? Well, there's the live summit. There's kind of like that startup screen. I don't even know how to get back to that. There it is. News. So this is the news. So I also saw this, Jeep Grand Cherokee Extraction. So what is this? Like an extraction themed Grand Cherokee? I'm guessing this would be the Grand Cherokee SRT8. And I guess it has an extraction wrap on it. You know, they should give you this car for free if you own extraction, which I do. Rainbow Six Extraction, because the Crew 2, believe it or not, is made by Ubisoft. So yeah, I guess they've kind of teamed up with Extraction here, and there's an extraction wrap for the Cherokee, which doesn't even look that bad. The only scary thing is how much it costs. 55,999 of the CC, which I don't even have 25,000 of. You can actually earn that through the battle passes and stuff, but mainly this is a currency you're supposed to buy with real money. And yeah, it is the Grand Cherokee SRT8, which I already own. It's the 2012 one too, so it's pretty old and slow in this game. But yeah, this is kind of cool. Got a full extraction kit for this car. Yellow side blade underglow. Yellow prismatic nitro. Yellow smoke. And black window tint. This is the Rainbow Six Extraction mobile. Pretty dope. Anyways, I'm not gonna buy this. Just thought I would show you guys that. So, what we're looking at is the live summit. So let me pull that up. We'll see what we got going on here. So welcome to the stream, guys. I'll read through chat in a sec. Let's pull up the live summit. We'll collect the rewards from last week as well. Last week was the that was the Lunar New Year themed one, right? I believe so. Back in the good old days when I was still on exam break. I had to go to school today. Sucks. Anyways, yeah, this was the Year of the Tiger live summit with the Jaguar CX-75 concept Lunar New Year edition. Pretty dope car. Anyways, of course we didn't get it. We're just in bronze. So we will get 200,000 followers. We're going to be close to 500 icon, which is about halfway to getting a very special Bugatti. So let me accept that. There we go. I'm icon 485 now. Alright, so this is the current live summit, which is USST highlights. Looks like next week we're getting My Valentine. Then pole position 2. And then They Are Coming. This has the green side blade underglow. So is this one also kind of like extraction themed maybe? Or like maybe this is more alien themed? They Are Coming. It looks like a UFO or something there in the picture. And yeah, there is a platinum vehicle for this one. It's a Ford F-150 SVT Raptor from outer space. Service vehicle. Quite the title there. And then back to the 50s, which will be a while from now. It's going to be in March. So, yeah, let's take a look at this current summit. Looks like, as always, it's mostly off-road stuff and like touring stuff. I don't know why I don't know why they don't do a lot of like the street race stuff for these live summits in this game. Because like street racing is probably what I enjoy the most, and that's what we usually do anyways after we're done with the live summits, and we still have time. We'll just do some street racing. But yeah, so for the skills we have aerobatics, escape, and slalom. These are all pretty normal. Then we have 2 touring car races. One of them gets you 300,000 followers. There's an Alpha Grand Prix for some money. Rally Raid for some money. Rally Cross for some parts. And then a hypercar race. And it looks like all of these are available as well. There's no limit on this. So as you can see, the requirements to get into silver, gold, and platinum are really high. Almost 1,000,000 points to get into platinum. That's crazy, and that's the top 11,000 people as well. So yeah, there's no restrictions here at all. They're not restricting it to a specific bundle of cars that you need to get. This is just a fully open live summit, so we're probably going to go through all this, and then we probably will be done with the stream by then. It will probably take an hour to get through, especially if this hypercar race is a long one. But if we do have some time left over, we'll hop in some street races to do some of that. And yeah, we're still saving up. Soon we'll buy a Bugatti. I'm probably going to go for the La Voiture Noire, most likely, because it is faster than the Chiron in this game and more expensive. But yeah, it's really nice. I think it was like 2.2 million or something. We're getting close. Getting very close. Alright, so let me hop on Discord. I see a bunch of people have come through chat already, so I'll read through all that in a minute, guys. Bear with me. Alright, yeah, stream did get announced, so I'll just do the hashtag. Uploads and streams. So last night we did FNAF Security Breach. We still didn't get that many views overall. While we were streaming, it actually seemed like we were getting pretty decent views. At least a lot of new viewers. Yeah, overall the stream didn't do that well. And like that game, like honestly, like I'm not finding that game that interesting right now. And you know, the game is having a ton of glitches as well. It's also quite difficult, and it's the least viewed. So I've decided to take FNAF off the schedule. I'm not sure what I'm going to swap it with this week, because yeah, you know, it's already the new week now. It's Monday. Everything else in the schedule I think will be the same, but I'll probably think of something new by Sunday that I'm going to stream instead. But yeah, all the other streamers have been doing pretty well. We had like over 200 views on Saturday, just 2 nights ago on Need for Speed. That was a crazy stream. One of the longest Need for Speed streams I've done in a super long time, almost 6 hours. And yeah, we broke a record as well for total views off of a stream. And yeah, not only initially, but the amount of views it has now is better than any stream I've done total, so that's crazy. So yeah, you guys like the crew too, or I mean, you guys like you like the crew too as well, but you guys also really like Need for Speed Heat. That's where we're getting the most views on. I get more views on Need for Speed Heat than I do on Siege now. So Need for Speed Heat is just the crazy thing now on Saturday. But yeah, we also get pretty good views on this game, especially for Mondays, so we'll see how this goes tonight. The Crew 2 USST highlights live summit. So I'll look through chat here. So first was Icy, then Snowflake, then Nathan, who changed his name. It used to be on YouTube, it was Nathan Plays Siege, right? And then actually on PlayStation, it's Nathan Plays Ash. Now it's Nathan B. Okay, well, welcome to the stream, Nathan. Um, Icy said don't spam. Yeah, Nathan was getting a little spammy there. Bailey, welcome to the stream. Legends, welcome to the stream. Bailey said I'll be back. Joker YT is here as well. What's up, boy? 6? What do you mean 6? Not sure what you mean by that, Joker, but I know you have this game. If you want to join me, let me know. We're about to get started here. Snowflake said, Nathan, imagine getting banned. I'm kidding. I don't know if Nathan is still here, Snowflake. But yeah, Nathan did get banned, didn't he? People are getting banned all the time now. It's just a weekly occurrence. There's probably at least 5 people banned in our siege group at all times. Just how things are. People can't control themselves online. Anyways, we're gonna get started here. Joker said I'm not home. Alright, that's fine, Joker. I'm just gonna get started on these live summits. So, yeah, I guess we might as well start with the touring car one. I mean, 300,000 followers for this. That's pretty crazy. And, I think I actually have all my parts in a different touring car than I normally use. Let me check quickly, because I normally use a Ferrari, but I think we actually put the parts into an Audi a few streams ago, last time I did touring car racing. I think I have like an Audi RS5 touring car edition or something that I kind of swapped my stuff into. But it's normally a Ferrari FXXK. And I also have a BMW M6 touring, which I don't know if we've ever tried before. If we have, we've only tried it like once or twice. Maybe we should use that. Where's the touring section? It'll be blue. There we go. Yeah, so I have the Ferrari FXXK, which is 265 out of 320. Yeah, all my best parts are in the Audi RS3 LMS. Okay, so this is the RS3, which is like the smallest performance sedan that Audi has. So that's interesting that they made this a touring car. It looks pretty dope though, red and black. So that's 308. So if I swapped those parts onto the Ferrari, this would also be 308. It'd probably be a bit faster. 265 is probably stock. And this is 245. This isn't that much slower. This is the M6 GT3, which is quite nice as well. BMW doesn't make the M6 anymore. But yeah, you know, BMW has been doing a lot of stuff lately in new generations and stuff for their cars. They should definitely do a new gen for the M6. That'd be cool. As long as they don't make the grille too big. But yeah, I guess this is like a touring version of the M6. And then the RS3 as well. So let me take the parts off of this. Let's put them in the Ferrari for now, why not? And then maybe we'll go in the M6 for the next race. We'll try that out. So this is now 308. I want to see if we have any better parts. That's 310. We can get this to 320. I don't know if we're losing any money off of that. This is gold. I'm just going to keep it on, even though it's only 314. Because we're getting other bonuses. They call it the fixed stats or whatever. Yeah, all this stuff. All that. Okay, this is definitely better. 320. 307 on that. 311. We're actually making money off of this one as well, even though it's only 301. So we're going to keep that, and then this is 313. Alright, we're getting there. 320 is max for this car, so we already have one max part here, the ECU. Sadly, it's only green. But yeah, now my touring car parts are at 310 out of 320, so we're close to having a maxed out touring car. Okay, I believe this is selected right now. Vehicle selection unavailable in summit menu. I think it'll let me choose at the beginning of the summit. I think it lets me choose what car I want to use. So at least now all the good parts will be on the Ferrari, so we'll use that first up. Alright, so this race is stage 4, Dallas to Santa Fe. So yeah, this is from like these weird like US speed tour things. Oh, that's what USST is. US Speed Tour. United States Speed Tour. I guess that's what USST stands for. Alright, so let's choose the Ferrari. So I think this is actually an outdoor, like, sprint race. Touring race. So it's almost more like a hypercar race, but we happen to be in a touring car. At least right now it looks like a touring race. But usually touring races have laps. Like on a track.
Ready for stage number 4 of the US Speed Tour East? Dallas, Texas to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah, so USST definitely has to stand for US Speed Tour. So there's the Speed Tour East, and then there's the Speed Tour West. Those were like seasons they did like months ago, like almost a year ago, I think. I don't remember. They do new stuff for this game all the time. But they like to reuse their content in a good way. For live summits and stuff, they'll put you back in races from like older events. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So this must be one of the East races. It said Dallas to Santa Fe. Dallas is more like central. I guess like you could have central areas in both East and West. Well, Santa Fe's in New Mexico, right? That's more west. Going from Dallas to Santa Fe, that's more west than east. So I don't know what they were thinking when they put this one together, but yeah. There's no US Speed Tour Central. It's more just south. Dallas to Santa Fe, that's just really south. But I think it's more on the west side than east. Anyways, this objective is pretty quick. My Ferrari is like 310 or 320. Haven't really crashed or anything yet. My idea here is just to save up the nitrous till we have a good straightaway and then just blast it. Need for Speed style. I like how the nitrous works in this game. It's like it kind of lets you control it. So that's really neat. Here's a good place to use it. Full blast. This car sounds pretty awesome, V12. Alright, that wasn't the best. That slowed me down quite a bit. This objective is really quick. I hope we can catch up to it. I don't know how fast it is. Sometimes the objectives seem really fast, like you don't pass them until the end of the race. Sometimes they seem really slow. Oh, and I hate it when it does that. On like hypercar races and touring car races, when it gives you a 90-degree turn like that after a huge straightaway. Only in the Crew 2, folks. There's no way you could hit that drift. You can barely even drift in a car like this. Well, we're definitely not going to win this now. There's no way we're going to catch up to this objective. It's pretty fast. I kind of need to beat this though for the followers. So I kind of can't accept actually just full on failing the race. I think we're going to have to retry it. Maybe I screwed up at the start or something? I have no idea. Like, what did I do so that's so wrong? I mean, we're having a few little bumps here, a few little seconds off-road, but that, you know, in this car we should be able to catch up. There was only the one crash earlier, and even before that I couldn't catch up. Now we're just all over the place. I'm gonna restart the whole race if we don't catch up here, because do need those followers. 300k will get me over Icon 500. Alright, looks like some people are spamming in chat. I might have to deal with that. Looks like Snowflake spamming emojis. And yeah, there's been lots of talk about YouTube mods. And I'm planning on making both Swift and Icy YouTube mods very soon. Because, yeah, not only does our Discord server need moderating, but I guess YouTube needs it too. A lot of people have been like spamming and stuff lately. And yeah, also there's a lot of bots that come on the streams. And even though, like, you know, let's say like a bot comes on the stream and one of my mods like bans it, Like, the bots always come on different accounts, so they'll never be able to stop a bot from showing up. But at least they can delete the comments. So people don't go like clicking on the links and stuff. Because that's what they do, they're like self-promo bots. Usually for porn and stuff. Probably like from Russia. They're kind of taking over YouTube. YouTube is like not dealing with it, so I guess us influencers have to deal with it ourselves. Also, this car is pretty god-awful at turning. I'm gonna try honestly switching my parts on this into a different car. Maybe the M6, and then just retry this whole race. See if we can get the dub. Because yeah, that objective is way ahead of me now. And now there's more turns, I'm just totally screwing up. Totally.
And now they are nearly in Santa Fe, ready to navigate its crooked streets between Pueblo-style adobe houses. Have fun.
Yep. We need to beat 532 to be ranked. What did I even get? Is it even gonna tell me? It's that bad? We actually leveled up once off of that. Icon 486. Alright, let me look through chat. We're gonna retry that. Okay, Legend says close to Icon 500. Yes, definitely. With this 300k followers, we will get Icon 500. Joker said I'm touring. My fave is Porsche Coupe, baby. Oh, in touring. You have a touring Porsche? I'm sure there's a few of them, actually. Painless, welcome to the stream. I recognize that name. Tip, use nitro in short bursts. You get more for what you use. Really? Is that just for touring, or is that for all racing? Because I thought it was better to just kind of wait for it to fully all charge up and then just hit it on straightaways. But if you think short bursts are better, then I'll keep that in mind. Snowflake said, bruh, I'm totally spamming. Yes, you were spamming. Some song lyrics with a bunch of emojis. I know you didn't type that up. You probably copy and pasted that from somewhere. Yeah, people used to spam that kind of stuff all the time in the Discord server. It's just like fully banned. Like I had to ban people that were, were spamming song lyrics with a bunch of emojis in Discord. Painless said me as well, totally if you want. What do you mean, Painless? Joker said, I have all touring cars. I make a video of buying all touring cars long ago. Really, you have all of them? How many touring cars even are in this game? I guess there's not that many. But yeah, touring cars, like, they can really be anything. Like, they can be supercars, they can be, something small like the Audi RS3. Really just like any car. Just make it really low, give it a big spoiler, give it a wide body, make it look like a race car, and that's basically it. You have a touring car, or a touring edition. And there's some cars that are just meant for touring, like the Ferrari FXX we used. The one in Need for Speed Heat is better. It's the FXXK Evo, which is actually pretty good at street racing in that game. In this game, you can't really drift with it at all. Painless said mod. Oh, you'd have to be more active for that, Painless. I don't even remember you. I recognize your name, so I know you've watched me before. I just don't remember from where. But yeah, Swift and Icy, they've been watching me for, almost 2 years now. They're usually on every stream. Here is Swift now, aka Bailey. And Joker said, yeah. I don't know how much. Don't know how many touring cars there are. I know you can check cars by brand in the catalog, but I don't know if you can just sort it by all touring cars or something. That should be an option. I just don't know where to look for that. Anyways, let's go back to the menu here. So yeah, this Ferrari was not doing it for me. I'll try driving better this time, but I mean, I didn't really screw up that much. There's one major crash and that was it. Let's take the parts out of this and try this BMW instead. I remember the RS3 being pretty good, but I don't think I've even tried this car yet. And this is 245 stock, it's close to that Ferrari. Whereas this is only 202. So let's try the M6 GT3. Make that 310. And we'll see how it does. It's got 791 horsepower. Top speed is 244 miles per hour. Sounds like a touring car to me. Definitely looks like one as well. Painless said, Pro Racing HQ, it will have the touring car list where you can buy them, I think. Oh yeah, the Pro Racing HQ, that makes sense, okay. Yeah, I forgot about like those HQ places that you can go to, so I guess you could just see like every car that's in like a specific category if you actually go to those places. So yeah, they probably have like all like 20 or 30 touring cars, how many ever there are, I don't know. I only have 3. I think all 3 touring cars I have I got from the gold edition, so I haven't even bought any. But there's got to be a bunch more. Anyways, let's try with this M6 GT3. I don't even know if I've used this car yet, guys. I don't think I've ever even driven this thing before. And if I have, I forgot about it. Alright, let's see. Looks like we're going against a Camaro, a touring car Camaro.
Number 4 of the US Speed Tour East, Dallas, Texas.
Okay, it's right behind me.
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
We definitely want to use some nitrous here right off the bat. We'll do small bursts, like, I think it was Joker who said that, or maybe it was Painless. Who told me to use the small bursts, they said it was better. I kinda just got into there, that was just to pass the objective. So now, like we'll just kinda let the nitrous come back up, and then we'll use it like in small bursts. Like every time we're in like a somewhat straight road like that. Well, so far we're doing better in this than we were doing in the Ferrari. I kind of assumed the handling on this would be better, and I think it is. I don't know if it's as fast though. And yeah, hitting the wall like that really slows you down. I didn't realize how much that actually mattered in this. Just a light tap on the wall, it drops you like 60 miles per hour. Just not good. There we go, that was a good small burst. We really gained on him there. Try not to hit the brakes too much either. Makes it easier to turn, but it slows you down, of course. Okay, so far so good. 30%, I think we have this one, unless I like really screw up. Like a big crash or something. There we go. Sun's getting in my face. Oh crap, that slowed me down way too much. We gotta gun it here. Yeah, thing's gaining on me. There's some people that could probably do this flawlessly, like just take this whole track without even remotely coming off the road. This is where I crashed before. Why would they do a turn like that? Look how much the bot slows down. At least the bot didn't crash. That is such a dirty turn that they put there in that race. It's like this super sharp 90 degree, like it's fully cut off by the walls and everything as well. And it's after like a big straightaway in a touring car race. Like, are you kidding me? Why make an obnoxious turn like that? It's bound to screw people up. I forgot it was coming again as well. Okay, I definitely need to not use nitrous here. This is like the really windy road. The bot really slows down on that one. Well, I'm surprised we're ahead of this in this car compared to the Ferrari. Like, I'm not controlling this pretty well, but maybe this is just faster than the Ferrari, I don't know. It's got the same parts. You know, every car has their differences. The objective's kind of passing me here. I'm crashing too much. More twisty roads. There we go. About really slowed down for that one. Guys, I just realized I've been live for 30 minutes. This race is kind of long. It's only our second try doing this. I want to try to get through all the live summit stuff for tonight, so... yeah, let's hope we win this one. Gonna need to. Oh, didn't slow down enough there. Yeah, see how quickly he gains on me when I slow down like that? It's not good. Did I just pull off a drift in a touring car? No way. Yeah, these things can drift, but it's rough. %. There we go, that was a drift. If I've ever seen one. It's really hard to drift in this thing. I'll tell you that much. Come on, this thing's in front of me again. The 91%. If I lose here at the end, I'm gonna be pissed. After all that. Not even get my 300k followers because I can't even complete the race. I'm gonna be pissed. Come on. 94%.
And now they are near
there we go. Finish line.
Ready to navigate its crooked streets.
Alright, we got it.
Between Pueblo-style adobe houses. Have fun.
Close. Beat it by about 5 seconds. Not bad. And I'll take those followers. We should be Icon 500. Unless it doesn't give it to me until after. I think we get the reward now. At least like for specific races. We should get the 300k followers right now. Yep, I am Icon 510. Going up quick. Alright, let's do the other touring car now. I'll use the BMW for this one, because why not? It seemed better than the Ferrari. This race I'm assuming will be a shorter one. This one's kind of like, you know, it's in the top corner there, the 300k followers. This one's kind of hidden here at the bottom, but I don't even know what the reward is. It's like 20 of those battle pass stuff. I don't know if that means like literally like 20 tiers in the battle pass. I don't think so. I think it's like 20 points for the battle pass. I don't know how many tiers that gets you. To be honest, I'm not even sure that's related to the battle pass at all, or the motor pass. There's no battling in this game. So yeah, this is a US Speed Tour West race now. San Francisco to Seattle. Yeah, so this is definitely West. Alright, we'll start this in a sec. Let me look at chat again. Okay, Joker said, you must try Porsche, baby. Yeah, I'll have to, take a look at the Porsche touring cars. Maybe there's only one. Maybe there's just like some boss Porsche touring car. Bailey said I'm getting a job in May, hopefully. I'm waiting for my movie to rewind, so I'm here till then. You're still 13, right, Bailey? You turned 14 in May, right? Because yeah, in Canada you can get a part-time job at 14. That's usually the requirement. Legend said, which is your favorite spec, like street racing, pro racing, off-road, or freestyle? I like street racing the best, for sure. Painless just said me. That must have been a response to something. Yeah, you were the one that told me to use the nitrous in the short bursts. Okay. Well, it seemed to work pretty well there. Joker said, has anyone tried hovercraft? Yes, I have actually done some hovercraft racing. I think I got a hovercraft as well with the gold edition. And honestly, like, the hovercraft racing is really weird. It's like, a boat that is like really drifty, even though you're not drifting, like you're on water. It can also move on land perfectly fine, but it's meant to be in the water, and it like drifts like really hard. Like hovercraft racing is really weird. Legend said, yeah, me, it irritates me. Yeah. Bailey said, I don't mean to be rude, but sometimes I don't like my mom. Well, I always love my mom, but sometimes a little less than others. She says I leave my room all night, but I leave one time. Yeah, I don't know, Bailey, that's that's something personal, I guess. Joker said, once I hate hovercraft. How's your favorite? Painless says a really good touring car is the Renault RS01. I think I know what that is. I think I've seen it before. How do you pronounce that brand? It's Renault, I think. Is it Renault or Renault? It's European. We don't even get Renault cars in North America that I know of. I think it's like a British or a French car company. I think it's French, actually. The only French cars that you'd see in North America would be Bugattis, probably. You have better odds of seeing a Bugatti than you have of seeing a Renault. Jojo, welcome to the stream. Bailey was talking about volume adjustments. Icy, welcome back. Bailey turns 14 on May 6th. I own this game, but I don't play it. I mainly got it to have it. You got this game to have it. You know, Bombers did the same thing. Bombers is someone that I play Siege with a lot, and he recently got Need for Speed. He's finished the whole game like within a week. He has multiple 400 plus cars now. He's level 50. He's finished the whole story. And Bombers also bought this game, but he hasn't even started it yet. He just bought it and doesn't play it. Icy was saying, shut up. Not sure to who. Legend said LOL, and oh, Bailey, May 6th is my mom's birthday. Well, I guess there's a lot of birthdays in May. My birthday is on May 14th. And I'm going to be turning 18, so... yeah, kind of crazy. Anyways, right now it's February. We're chilling. Normally nothing really happens in February at all. We used to actually go to the Canadian International Auto Show in February. So that's something car-related. Something I can relate to this game. And in 2020, my mom was actually working at the auto show, and then COVID happened, and they canceled it this year too. So now I gotta wait till like 2023 to go to the auto show again. Anyways, let's try to one-try this. Man, does it really say beat 511?
Speed Tour West's final part. Stage
These races are long.
Which driver will be the best from San Francisco, California, up to Seattle, Washington?
Oh crap. It's kind of a sharp turn for using my nitrous there. Anyways, definitely looks like San Francisco. So the Golden Gate Bridge there. Okay, I'm hitting the brakes a little much here. I'm just trying not to slam into the walls. Which would be worse, but I'm slowing myself down with the brakes here. Just keep giving those short bursts of nitrous. They help, for sure. Almost spun out there. A little tap on the wall. The bot's way behind now. He slowed down for that turn. Maybe a little too much. Alright, I think we're gonna slam the objective on this one. We're doing good here. Big turn. I was gonna hit my nitrous. Let's do it here instead. I like the scenery. We got these nice redwood trees. Only in northwestern USA, right? We're going to Seattle, Washington, so I guess we're going through Oregon as well. Right now we're probably still in California. This game is very American. I never played the first Crew game. I'm guessing the Crew 1 was also in America. I mean, Ubisoft isn't even an American company. Ubisoft is actually Canadian. Their headquarters is in Montreal, which is Quebec. They also have a huge office in Toronto that I would love to work at, actually. And they also have a building. Obviously, they have buildings now in the U.S., but that's not like, you know, Ubisoft isn't an American company; it's a Canadian company. And they do have a building in France, I think, too. Yeah, I think you can actually go to like all 50 states in this game, at least except for Alaska and Hawaii, probably. I don't think you can get to those. Yeah, all of the continental states, for sure. So yeah, I don't know if the Crew 1 took place in the US or not. Because if they did like a Crew 3, like it could be interesting if they did like a different area. Or maybe multiple areas. I think one racing game with multiple countries in it would be fun. Because most racing games are limited to one area. Usually like one state or one city. Forza Horizon 5 is all of Mexico, but Mexico's a lot smaller than the US. Obviously this is a downsized US, and in Forza Horizon 5 it's a downsized Mexico. Need for Speed Heat is a fictional Miami, so, you know, it's just one city. Need for Speed Payback, I think was supposed to be like Vegas. And there was the desert area too. So yeah, Need for Speed usually sticks to cities. I have to say the Crew 2 is probably the biggest racing game ever. I don't think anything is as big as this game, map-wise. Anyways, we're just cruising right now. We're just touring. We're on a grand tour right now with this M6 GT3. I'm getting more used to this car, and it does handle pretty well for a touring car. It's a bad time to say that, but yeah. It's handling pretty well. I don't even see the objective. He's left in the dust, you know? Yeah, he's all the way back there. Nice straightaway here. Never mind. I did not realize that turn was coming up. Should not have gone for a second nitrous there. Now the objective's starting to get closer. Oh, end of the race is coming up. The time to beat was 5:11, I think. We're gonna beat 5.
If they can't make it here,
there we go.
Can't make it anywhere.
4:56. All right, not bad. Not bad. 33,000 points on that. Some more parts. All touring car parts, I would assume. Alright. I guess we should go with Alpha Grand Prix next. That would make sense. So, GP is just, it's like F1 racing. Like in an F1 car. Alpha GP. Got some money off of this one. We'll start this in a minute. Let me look at chat. We're getting a lot of views tonight, especially for a Monday. Like, you guys seem to like the Crew too. I think it's the perfect game for Monday night. Okay, how much have I missed here? So we were talking about birthdays. Joker said 18. Yep, I'm turning 18. I'm gonna be kind of an adult. You know, there's multiple different age points where you can consider yourself an adult. Like at 16 you can drive, at 18, you know, usually that's the age of consent. In Canada the age of consent is actually 16. You know, in the US at 21 you can drink. So a lot of people consider 21 adult. But also, you know, the drinking age in Canada is 19, so usually our ages for things are lower. And people say like your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25. Usually I consider 20 adult. You know, 19, like it's 19, you're still a teenager. But yeah, like 18 and 19, like you're like an old teenager at that point. So, but yeah, by 20, like you're basically an adult. Icy said yes, he's turning 18, that Canadian boomer. You know, you're not that much younger, Icy. You're turning 15 this year, right? I remember when I was 15. I was like 15 when COVID started. It was like not that long ago. Bailey said my nana was born on May 7th, 1961, and I was born in 2008. My grandparents were born in like the 40s, Swift. Yeah, my grandparents were born like right like at the end of World War II. All three of them that are still alive. So yeah, 61. Like that means your nana is only like 9 years older than my mom. And you're not that much younger than me. Legend said all the ladies have birthdays in May, lol. Yeah, I guess. Billy said I was born on May 14th, 2004. Correct. You know what's gonna happen someday when my channel gets large enough? Someone's gonna make like a wiki page on me or something like online. You know, someone's gonna be like Game Slayer, real name, weight, height, date of birth, everything. Someone's gonna like find all this info. Well, I've already made my full name public and my date of birth now, May 14th, 2004. I think people have already pieced that one together actually. Bailey says I have the crew on, and the crew 2, and NFS Heat. Gran Turismo Sport. I don't have any Gran Turismo games. There's a new one coming out soon. Painless said sadly you can't go to Hawaii, would be amazing though. Yeah, if they added like Hawaii in this game as like a DLC or something, you know, this game is getting old now, it's like 2018, but if they did like a Crew 3 or something and it's still in the US, they should add like Alaska and Hawaii. If there's like some kind of like little thing that you can do, like some segment where you just like kind of hop onto a boat or something and you just go to Hawaii, like just like in one cutscene or whatever, and then they have like a bunch of races you can do on Hawaii, that would be amazing. That'd be super cool. I've been to Hawaii and there's like all these nice like long roads like winding around the mountains and stuff like along like the shore, like that'd be a really good place for a lot of the races that they have in this game. This game's style would really fit with Hawaii. Legend said Crew 3 should be in Europe or Canada. Yeah, I mean Canada's even bigger than the US, but we don't have like as much stuff going on. Like the US has so many different like land forms like all around their country. Canada's more or less the same. But yeah, Europe could be really interesting too. Europe is small, but you know, they downsized the US in this game. They could make Europe and they could do actual size Europe and have like all like the European countries. Okay, I can't read everything here, guys. We're going to be here all night, but just scanning through chat. Bailey said after next chat read I'm going to go. I have to wake up early with school and I hate school. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to bed soon too. School is so annoying. I have to wake up at like 7 in the morning. Painless said I'm 18. I'm an elderly teenager. Yeah, like so some people don't consider 18 or 19 a teenager at all. Some people are like, nope, as soon as you're an 18, you're a man or a woman. But I still consider 18 and 19 teenager. Just an older teenager. Like I'll be going to. Most people start college and university when they're 18. So will I. Legend says I attend online classes. I want to go to school because literally every single school in my city is open except mine. Really, I'd prefer online. I get to sleep in like an hour later if I'd have online school. It's a lot more chill. Bailey said, we all know your name is James Matheson. Yes, correct. I don't really bother hiding it. I mean, there's not really much information somebody can get from your last name. Some people are scared to share their first names online. Like your first name, like, even if you have like a really like rare first name, like there's really nothing somebody can get. And yeah, I've tried looking myself up before. Really, all that you can get from my real name is my Instagram. That's where my real name is, for everyone to see. Joker said I'm 24. Legend said go, with a star. That must have been to correct something you said. Joker said it's 8:40 in the morning for me. For me, it's 12:40. So you're 8 hours ahead of me, Joker. I don't know if you've told me what country you're from before. You must be in like the Middle East, right? I think the Middle East is like 8 hours ahead of where I am. Then Bailey said I can find your IP, but then /J. What does that mean? You're joking? It's pretty hard to pull somebody's IP. Neptune, welcome to the stream. Snowflake is back with more spamming. If he keeps doing that, I'll have to time him out. Paying this said it's 5:30 in the morning. So for you paying this, you're 5 hours ahead of me. So if I had to guess, you're in the UK paying this, and Joker, you're in Middle East. And then Bailey's in the same time zone as me. Alright. Let's try to get a few more races in here, guys. We'll try the Alpha GP next with my Red Bull F1 car. F1 cars are pretty insane. I always thought that F1 cars were like slower to take off because they're meant for like high speed racing, like on the track and everything. But no, these things accelerate quick. These things take off.
California, racing from LA to San Francisco.
It's kind of insane. I watched a video. There's a YouTube channel called Carwow. I watch them a lot, actually. It's a British car channel. But they own like a website or something too. Like you can only use it in the UK, so the website is no use to me. But they have their channel, which is really cool. They do a lot of videos with the cars and stuff. And they did a drag race, like a Bugatti versus a F1 car. And the F1 car like destroyed the Bugatti like off the launch. Like I was like really surprised actually. These things move. If only I could drive it. I had the objective there for a second, and then I crashed. These are harder to use than touring cars. Well, that's an argument to make. They're different. They accelerate faster, and they almost seem better at turning as well, but even worse at drifting. Like, if you think touring cars are bad at drifting, wait till you try drifting on one of these. You basically just have to slow down at every turn. But for the actual turning, the response time seems quicker, and they do accelerate faster. They're very fast. The nitrous seems to be loading back really quick. I gotta use the nitrous more. We seem to get it back pretty quick. And it helps. There we go. So able to do that without braking for a while. Yeah, and then you get these roads here, it really slows you down. Yeah, and the objective is kind of spreading the gap here. Gotta try catching up. Yeah, so see, you can slow down quicker in these two. These also brake faster than the touring cars. Now, that means you slow down really quickly, but at least you're not going to crash if you brake in time, see? That's pretty good. You can brake really quick with these. We're in the tunnel. Ah, that was not nice. Just grinded my tires on the side of the wall. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try getting the objective here. We're not even halfway yet. This race said like beat 16, or not 16, 6 minutes. So it's another longer one. It's a pretty big live summit. We're probably not going to get to everything tonight, but we'll try to get the essentials done here. The main races. Probably go for one of the off-road ones, whichever one makes me money. I think it was Rally Raid. Alright, we're in the tunnel. There we go, now we're moving. I feel like I'm using my whole body to move my controller here. Like I'm steering an actual F1 car. Oh no, I slowed down way too much. The objective is still pretty close, like it's... You know, like, if it just stopped for like 2 seconds, I'd be able to catch up to it. But it's just keeping an equal distance in front of me. If it keeps doing that for the next 2 minutes, like, I'm not going to be able to catch up to it. We're 60% through the race now. It's gonna be done soon. And yeah, my nitrous keeps like filling up. I gotta use the nitrous more. It goes through pretty quick on this. And I think using a nitrous on F1 cars in real life is unheard of. You know, nitrous is something you use like in illegal street racing. But then again, you can use nitrous boosting on planes and boats in this game as well. You can use nitrous on everything. Even hovercrafts. Oh, I almost spun out there. I'm so lucky. So lucky. This track is good. Like, it's difficult, but it's good. Like, this is what an F1 race should be like. At least one that's like, a, you know, a giant sprint race like this. Where we're going, like, from one city to another city. On a speed tour. We just pulled off a drift as well. You can see how rare the drifts are in this car. Does not happen very often. There we go, there's the objective. We're gaining. And we passed them. Perfect. That's what I needed. These cars sound pretty good too. I don't even know what kind of engines they use in F1 cars. Probably just like a V8 or something, because they're light. Like, they don't need like a huge engine. So yeah, I don't even know what kind of engines these have. Probably a V8 if I had to guess. Well, there we go, that was good. Got a nice high speed going now. Beauty. Oh, I needed to slow down there. Oh my god, what the crap? The objective is gonna come back up soon. I didn't expect my car to come to a dead stop there. Like, I knew I should have started braking. I knew we would crash. But my car went straight to 0. Like, that was a full dead stop. Anyways, we passed the objective and I was going so fast there for such a long time that I've really widened the gap between us. We're good. Okay, 6:05. Beat it by about 10 seconds. Yeah, F1 racing is pretty insane. It's pretty dope too. 1.9 million now for the collection. Painless said V6 apparently, according to Google. Really? So the F1, like the specific car that I'm using, or just F1 cars in general? Because, you know, they're all pretty similar, like maybe they all use the same kind of engine. But yeah, that's kind of crazy if that thing only has a V6. But then again, they're really light. So that's why they can move so fast. Okay, I think Bailey left. Yeah, Bailey left. We have Neptune here. I don't know if Neptune is a new viewer or not. I don't recognize the name. Painless said yes, UK. Okay, so I got your country right. Joker said I'm Indian. Kerala, my homeland. Now I'm in Bahrain. And Legends is in India as well. Okay, so Legends and Joker, you guys are in India. I think you guys are both like in way different time zones though. Because Joker is 8 hours ahead of me. I think you were like 10 or 11 hours ahead of me, right, Legends? I think we figured that out last night. And then Painless is in the UK. Which is 5 hours ahead of me. That's the universal time zone. So Eastern time is technically universal -5. Neptune said 11:35 for me. So Neptune, you're an hour behind me. That's Central Time. Central North America. I'm new to your channel. Okay, well, welcome to the channel. I don't think I missed anything else important here. Legend says they should make F1 cars road legal. I don't know. There's a lot of like things that go into making cars legal, and F1 cars I think are missing a lot of those features. So I don't like F1 cars are made purely for racing. So as cool as they would be road legal, I don't think there's like really any reason why they should be. Except for the cool factor. But yeah, I guarantee there'd be a lot more car crashes if there was F1 cars allowed on the highways. Not to mention they're worth like 20 million, I think. Like they're really expensive. I don't know why. But they cost like an absolute buttload of money. Joker said me and Legend have 2.5 hour difference. Yeah, so Legends I think is 10.5 hours ahead of me. So you must have guessed that by where he lived. Bengaluru. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any areas in India. And then Neptune said making F1 car legal would be chaotic. It would be chaotic, but it'd be super cool. Maybe at least like on the Autobahn or something. There's a highway in Germany that doesn't have any speed limits. It's called the Autobahn. Maybe let people bring their F1 cars on the Autobahn. That'd be cool. Alright guys, well I've already been streaming for a while. I gotta go to bed soon because I have school. But let's go over the hypercar race, why not? We don't need to do the off-road stuff or the skills. We mainly focus on like the touring and Alpha GP for tonight. Let's do the hypercar race. This might be a long one, we'll see. But yeah, it's just hypercar, no restriction. I only have one hypercar, it's an Agera RS. Actually, I think it's just an Agera R. Koenigsegg Agera R. But I do want to get a Bugatti soon. That would be very nice. Yeah, here's the Agera R. This is from 2012. You know, it's a pretty good looking car, pretty fast as well for 2012. And I do have this maxed out now, 320. Alright, let's take her for a spin. Hypercar racing is basically the same as like touring racing, but it's, you know, it's more like a giant sprint race, which is basically what we've been doing. Usually touring like is like a lap, like on a track. But yeah, hypercar racing is always like this. It's like street racing, but it's just more drawn out. It's usually a big long sprint.
Arizona's Grand Canyon. 6,000 feet
Grand Canyon.
18 miles wide and 6 million years old.
6 million years old, really? I didn't know that. Alright. Well, we're doing some Grand Canyon racing. This is quite nice. In the Agera R. We're already ahead of the objective. Yeah, this I find a lot easier than the other races we were doing. This is more my specialty. It's under the street race umbrella. Although hypercars still don't drift as well as street cars, they definitely do it better than racing cars. And they are still very fast. Yeah, I don't even see the objective. Left him in the dust. There we go, some nice downhill there. Almost lost my grip there, but we're good. Yeah, these cars have pretty good grip. That's why they don't drift as well. So it's kind of hard to spin out in these, which is nice. Also, since we're like out in the Grand Canyon, like it's, you know, it's nice and empty out here. Like I can see where we're going really easily. Just a nice like sense of openness. We're just drifting through the air right now. Just speeding away. There we go, over halfway. Oh, going pretty fast there. I had to slow down a little bit, sadly. I know in this game you can reach way higher top speeds than you can in Need for Speed. Need for Speed, I think most cars top out at like 230 something. There is a Koenigsegg in that game, it's the Regera. And the Regera can go about 250, but that's only like in extreme scenarios. But yeah, in this game you can do like hypercar racing and stuff, and like you can easily get to like 240 miles per hour. Like we just hit it there, I think. Yeah, very nice. 83%. Giving the nitrous nice bursts. It is recovering a lot slower than it was on the F1 car. I don't know why the nitrous recovery on that was amazing. Maybe it was like some of the FX stats I had or something. I don't know. Yeah, I felt like my nitrous was coming back so fast on that car.
There they go. Past the last
Here's the finish line.
The finish line is right ahead to win
Ooh.
the stage.
Started bouncing around there at the end. We're good. 337. Oh yeah. We needed to beat 444. Over a minute. Yeah, I should have a killer score on that one. There we go. 79,000 points. All golden parts. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, well that was a nice race to finish off the night. Anyways guys, it's almost 1 AM for me, and I gotta be up by 7, so... gonna have to end the stream sadly, but let me see what you guys have been saying in chat. And then we'll end it off there. We'll collect these followers next week. We already got a bunch tonight as well, right? Like 511 icon now, so... that is pretty fire. And yeah, the collection of money keeps growing. The bank, as they call it. Soon I will have my hands on a Bugatti. Soon. Alright, Painless said on Xbox, only the top 2,100 get platinum. Damn, that is a big difference. Really? Yeah, on PlayStation it's like, what, 11,000 I think it said? So on Xbox it's only the top 2,100? Maybe it's because there's so much less people on Xbox, I don't know. That's weird though, that it's only 2,100 opposed to 11,000 in this game. Neptune said, are you streaming on PS4? Sure am. PS4 for now, until I go to PS5. Painless says, remember you can cut corners and speed the bends. It's how to get the higher scores. Speed the bends and cut the corners. I'll have to keep that in mind. I feel like that slows me down a bit, like especially when there's like barriers and stuff around the track. But yeah, for the race we just did, there wouldn't have been any like barriers around or anything. So no touring car racing. Just a nice open highway. Not even a highway, just a road. A road in the middle of the Grand Canyon. And then the last comment here is by Legends. I think a month ago I was traveling with my friends and I saw the cops giving a penalty to a Lambo for overspeeding on the highway, LOL. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen like a supercar getting pulled over by the cops. You know, like in Canada, that's pretty rare to see like any like supercars or anything in public. I've seen them a few times. One time a yellow Lamborghini Huracan followed our school bus to school on back in like October. It's kind of cool. Painless says it's all about time. Better the time, better the score, so even cutting a second off by skipping the brake on the bend can help. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been trying to do that more in Need for Speed. I guess I gotta start doing it in the Crew 2 now as well. Cutting corners. Getting ahead in life. Anyways, guys. That's gonna be it for tonight. So yeah, pretty good stream. I think we got pretty good views. At least, you know, if the overall views aren't that good, at least we had... I think we had up to 10 people watching there multiple times. With an average of around, like, you know, like 4 to 10 viewers throughout the whole stream. Basically at all times there, so yeah, pretty good views. The views have definitely been going up on my channel lately. And yeah, hopefully it will keep growing. And I will keep streaming the Crew 2 every Monday. Every Monday that I can. Anyways, guys, I don't know why I'm off-roading in my hypercar right now. It's going really slow. I can't even hit 100 miles per hour. Off-roading in the snow. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this Crew 2 stream. And I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.